In the mid-1990s, a relatively new television network known at the time as the WB launched a series of TV shows that were geared towards young Black Americans. One of these shows featured an up-and-coming comedian named Jamie Foxx, who had previously found success as a cast member on the sketch comedy show In Living Color, as well as the comedy drama sitcom Rock. Jamie Foxx, whose birth name is Eric Bishop, went on to shine as the lead character in the self-titled comedy series, The Jamie Foxx Show. The show depicted the life of Jamie King, an aspiring musician who moves from Texas to Los Angeles to pursue a career in the entertainment industry. Strapped for cash, he takes on a job at his family's hotel, the King's Tower. The hotel is owned by Jamie's Aunt Helen, played by Elliot English, and his Uncle Junior, played by Garrett Morris. Jamie's co-workers include an uptight character named Braxton, played by Christopher B. Duncan, along with the beautiful and intelligent Francesca Monroe, aka Fancy, played by Garcelle Beauvais. Beauvais was a main character in the series throughout its run, and viewers became increasingly intrigued by the relationship that developed between her character and Jamie's. However, after the Jamie Foxx Show ended in 2001, it seems like we just sort of stopped hearing about her. What happened to the actress who played Fancy for 5 seasons on the WB? Well, let's take a look on Beyond Fame. Garcelle Beauvais was born on November 26, 1966 in St. Mark, Haiti. At the age of 7, she moved with her mother and 6 siblings to the United States, eventually residing in the city of Miami. At age 17, Beauvais moved to New York to pursue a career in fashion modeling, eventually signing with Ford Models. Throughout the late 1980s and early 90s, Beauvais would obtain various roles, including a small part in Eddie Murphy's classic comedy film, Coming to America, and as Will Smith's crush Veronica in an episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. However, her big break would come in the mid-90s when she landed a main role on the primetime soap opera Models, Inc., produced by Aaron Spelling. Although the Fox series would only last 1 season, she would soon be cast in her most notable role as Fancy on The Jamie Foxx Show. For 100 episodes, Beauvais would play the role of Jamie's co-worker, friend, and eventual love interest until the show ended in 2001. Coincidentally, 2001 would also be the year that Beauvais married a talent agent named Mike Nylon after divorcing her ex-husband Daniel Saunders a few months prior. Soon after the finale of The Jamie Foxx Show, Beauvais would land a regular role as Valerie Haywood on ABC's hit drama NYPD Blue from 2001 to 2004. Throughout the mid and late 2000s, she accepted various roles in both film and television, but nothing can be compared to the surprise she gave the world in 2007. In August of 2007, Beauvais made national headlines after making a decision to grace the cover of Playboy magazine. She was 40 years old and presumably several weeks pregnant with her husband Mike Nylon's twin sons at the time of the shoot. In an interview with Jet magazine in March of 2008, Beauvais explained, "I wasn't doing this for anyone other than to prove I could do it. Then they offered me the cover, which they don't normally do for a Black woman. That made it credible. There are a lot of sides of me. I'm not just a wife and a mother. I'm a woman." After several years of success in film, television, and modeling, all seemed to be going pretty well for the actress. She had worked with some of the biggest names in Hollywood, including Will Smith and Forest Whitaker. During that time, she also landed a role in the film Bad Company starring Chris Rock and, oddly enough, Anthony Hopkins. Yeah, unfortunately, not even the great Hannibal Lecter himself could save that one. Nonetheless, Beauvais was an accomplished actress who had been happily married for 7 years and was the mother of 3 beautiful children. Everything seemed to be going on the right path until a year later, when her worst fears became reality. In 2010, Beauvais discovered several intimate text messages on her husband's cell phone. One of the messages ended with, "I love you." The messages were from an unidentified woman in Chicago who her husband had been having an affair with for 5 years. Outraged and disgusted by the revelation, Beauvais decided to send an email to her husband's co-workers, outing the talent agent for his scandalous actions. A leaked copy of the email read, and I quote, "Tiger Woods, Jesse James, Mike Nyland. What do they all have in common? I found out today that my husband of almost 9 years has been having an affair for 5 years with some slut in Chicago. I am devastated. And I have been duped. Our boys don't deserve this." Beauvais filed for divorce from her husband that same year, seeking joint custody of their children. So you might be wondering, what has Garcelle Beauvais been up to lately? Well, since the finalization of her second divorce, she seems to have bounced back entirely. She has stated numerous times that she's forgiven her husband for his actions and is moving forward with her life in a more positive direction. Since then, Beauvais has accepted a number of small roles on traditional sitcoms like The Exes and Arrested Development, while also segueing into reality TV shows like Hell's Kitchen and RuPaul's Drag Race. But most recently, she landed a main cast role on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, making her the first Black woman to ever be cast on the hit Bravo series. Rumor also has it she's been invited back for a role in the future Coming to America sequel, alongside Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall. As with anyone working in the entertainment industry, there will be plenty of moments of success and struggle. But Garcelle Beauvais has proven that with enough strength, enough courage, and enough perseverance, no one can hold you down. See you next time on Beyond Fame.